See you. Everybody can see you over here. Raise them up. Ava, what the heck? There you go. All right, good. Much better. Much better. All right, cool. So we're going to start off. Sam and Elijah are going to do their scene. They've been working on this, started last month, so they're going to be continuing. So why don't each of you grab a chair from over there and get yourself set. Truman will get you set on camera.
Is that better? No. No, it's not.
We'll go through these and...
This is not a drill. We're live.
Step back.
We're live? Yes, we're live.
Truman, we're live.
Truman, take your job seriously.
All right.
Students, only I can bully Truman.
It's too late for that.
It's part of being an employee. You get to... All right, let's... Can you minimize that, the people, Joe? Joe, can you minimize the people so I can see the frame?
Minimize the what?
Oh.
Because
they see the students on the right, the names.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, Elijah, are you in 6th or 7th grade?
I'm going into 7th.
6th.
I'm going in 6th.
Dang. You didn't let the man answer. You just told him what grade he was in.
Do a check. All right.
It's actually 7th. 6.
Small change. I love what's happening before we even start. Sam, nice. Are these stale too? Or are these not stale? Come on, Sam. You've had plenty of time to get something that's not stale. All right. You're going to come back here. There is a literal little kitchen, okay? So just grab a real snack. So you come back, and you're just like, yeah, grab a goldfish. Dude. Don't have stale stuff.
What?
Yeah, but not yet. Yeah, I'm coming. Don't let them know it's there yet. You'll go grab them whenever you... No, that would kill you. That would be so funny, though. All right. Yes?
Is the online audience going to the live now, or are they just going to, like, stay here?
Oh, solid point, solid point. All right.
It's okay if they stay here, but I feel like they should really...
Yeah, we'll send you to the live because Joey's got all kinds of cool angles.
Okay.
I am forgetful, guys. I am forgetful. So Joey's going to send you guys over to the live. We'll bring you back for your scenes. Keep zoning in. As we come back to yours, I'll quiz you.
We have more camera angles in the live, that's why, so that you could actually
cooler.
see more
Let me
than
see
just
that.
the side angle.
See, good stuff. Okay.
So,
No jams.
sending you to
All
the
right.
waiting room.
No jams. Okay.
Yeah, did you know Elijah's has buttons on the bottom? It's really cool.
Well, I have to use those teeny tiny controllers because my stupid hands. And they're not wireless. Can you believe that? They won't make them wireless. I wrote them in emails like, hey, I'm handicapped. Like, hook a brother up.
You did not.
I did one time. I never heard back.
Wow, Truman, we all really...
All right. Let's zone in. Zone in.
Oh, bet. We actually do have a live camera. Not on purpose, but it happened.
Happen. Are they all sent over?
Yeah, they're over.
Okay, cool. Holy moly, that's cool. All right. Okay, let's give them a round of applause. You guys start when you're ready. Take your time, zone in.
Are they standing up?
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam will, so get ready for that. Shh. Hey, zone in time, Truman. Shh. I'm serious. Let's pause. Let's get yourselves way into it, okay? I know it's different now, right? Whatever, yeah, do it. Do it. Sam, zone yourself up. That's like a fake run, like so bad. There you go, get some high knees. All right, get back in the zone. Get back to the controller. This is the most intense game of your life. Get way into it. You can improvise through the beginning.
There we go. No chance. I got you. There we go. There we go.
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
No.
Boom! What'd I tell you?
You didn't have to do that.
I know! I know!
Then why did you?
Because I wanted to. Look, I've been where you are before.
I don't need you to fight my battles.
It seems like you did a minute ago.
All right, pause. Where do we get stuck?
I think
You're
just
eating.
surprised him.
Oh man, you're eating tomatoes, which is great.
I don't like tomatoes at all.
I knew. This is one of those situations where you literally could not hide it, right? So you did well, Sam, at trying to push through that, but it was so funny. So here's the thing, like, does that look like a tomato to you?
This?
No, the other ones, the ones you were eating.
I thought that was fake.
I'm glad it wasn't.
They're tomatoes,
No, I guess they do.
right? But when you went to take a bite, what did you think it was?
Tomato?
You knew that? And you don't like tomatoes, right?
They're okay.
Okay, so instead, when you go to take a bite of your snack or whatever, it's just gross. And you go back for the right, sure, then you clean it up after, but yeah, right? Then you go pick up the goldfish or whatever. But otherwise, you stick yourself in a situation where like you're forced to eat something that you don't like and try and pretend like you actually liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And Eli, like you clearly didn't like it. Clearly hated it. And so you could just look at it, just give him the no signal. Like that's not happening, especially right now. And why right now? Because you're mad at him, right? So if I'm mad at somebody, if I'm mad at Andrew, I'm not gonna be like, and he's like, hey, here's a snack you don't like. I'm not gonna be like, cool, let me eat it. Like, I'm pissed, right? So love the energy at the top. We're gonna find a different snack this time.
Yeah.
Let's go again. Slow it down. There's a limitless amount of snacks. Didn't do that on purpose. Those are Truman's dads. It's great.
Yeah.
And I need
All right, zone back in, zone back in. See if you can get yourself in the zone in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, action.
There it is.
No, like.
You got no chance.
I got this.
Oh.
No.
Whoa.
Come on.
Boom.
Oh my. You didn't have to do that.
I know.
Then why did you?
Because I wanted to. I've been where you are before.
Yell at him from there, Sam. Or Eli. Sam's line or Eli's line?
Mine.
Okay, so what is it?
I completely forgot because I froze.
No problem.
Look, I've been where you are before.
I don't need you.
What is it?
I don't need you to fight my battles.
Okay, good. So Sam, leave again. It's gonna happen. That's okay. We're still going. We're getting through it. Okay. So Sam's gone. Yell that to him out the door, from where you are. You don't need to go near him. Go ahead. Yell.
I don't need you to fight my battles.
Louder. He needs to be able to hear you.
I don't need you to fight my battles.
Seems like you did a minute ago.
Good. Now let's go back. Try it again. Go, Sam. Go all the way out. Yell that at him. You're mad, and get yourself back to the seat.
I don't need you to fight my battles.
Good. Now forget about him. Just go back to your seat, Eli. You've said what you need to say.
It seems like you did a minute ago.
I'm used to it by now. Same thing every time.
It doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
I guess you are right about that.
Look, you don't have to take it every time, you know. Is that right?
Okay, good. I'll stop you guys there. Give him a round of applause. After this is done, yeah. So, really good, guys, really good. So here's what's happening. We're starting to explore a little more. So now, Eli, we're gonna have to go into the lines even more because now he's finding more ways to affect you, and it's making you laugh because it's funny. It's super funny. So when we get the freedom to be able to move and do the things we want to do, then all of a sudden it becomes harder to stay in character. It just does because you're getting the laughs that you should be getting. This scene is meant to be funny, and Sam's finding new ways to be like, who knows, next time he might throw a goldfish at your face. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I love the exploration you're going with this, Sam. So now, Eli, now you had the lines, right? A, it's been 2 weeks, But B, now we're just moving in new ways. We're experimenting in new ways. So now you go back to the script again and attack those lines some more so that you can start affecting him. And who knows what you'll do. I have no idea. Like, this doesn't make sense, but it just came to my mind. Like, you take his controller away and hide it somewhere in the room while he's, like, out of the room. That's one thing. There's so many things you could do to test him also. Does that make sense? So as you're working this, I want you guys still connect over the phone. And I want you to discuss, now that you know this space, all the things now that you could add to this scene to just keep building it, okay? And for you, Eli, I want you to be willing to ask for help. So my partner, Saya, she's a baller, man. She just is so amazing and like, nice catch, Sam. Crazy, crazy work ethic, this girl, like insane amount of work ethic. And so she's pushed me to do better. But right at the beginning, I said, hey, I struggle with memorization, so the first like several rehearsals, I want you to just be testing me and be really hard on me. And it took me longer to get it. It took her 3 days. It took me a week, and I had already had the scene once, right? But I asked for the help. I asked for the help, and I went, hey, like, this is what I need. Can you help me with this? So ask Sam to help you with that, and then you find new ways to explore and affect Sam, okay? Cool. Good job, guys. Woo! All right. Are you thinking all the way here and then online?
No. Wait, should we just leave this?
Cool. I'll go here first, and then we might jump to one. Okay.
Looking at me, Joey, or Brian?
All right. Let's do.
Why?
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Let's get the two of you up. No, I don't think so. So this is first time doing this.
I promise.
This is first time doing this, right? So I want to start it off with the idea of a cold read type audition in a sense. Now both of you know the lines, but let's say I walked in, okay, and I haven't gotten to work with it much. I haven't gotten to do much with the script. So now that that's the case, let's just explore. We know the idea. We know where we want to go with it. So there's one simple thing to figure out here. Is somebody entering in, or are you both on stage right off the bat? Okay, so let's just get into it, get after it, explore. If we miss something, just jump around, but just have fun with this take. Give me something.
From over there?
Totally. You can walk in from wherever. All right. Let's get a round of applause for them push-ups. Online audience, right from home. Hey.
You better get a good angle.
Dang.
I'm trying my best.
I need to talk to you.
Nice to see you too. Talk about what?
Play the dumb card with me right now.
I'm not playing dumb. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Try again. Without the lying this time.
Okay. I wasn't thinking. It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
What was I supposed to do, huh? Just let it go?
Yes, you were supposed to let it go. You were supposed to leave it alone.
Well, I couldn't. Okay?
Yeah. You've proved that.
I'm sorry. I really am. I just had to know for myself.
I warned you about this. I told you this would happen.
I know, you did. And I wish I would have listened, but...
You should have thought about that before you did it.
You were right, okay? Is that what you want me to say?
I want you to fix this.
You know it's too late for that.
You know what you have to do. So do it.
Same.
You get a good shot of my tricep?
Oh, I better get a good tricep shot, or he's in big trouble. All right.
We had two angles.
Audience, let's get a round of applause, please. Okay. So fill me in on the situation, fill our audience in. What'd you decide?
Basically, we did what we talked about. So, we were dating in high school, and then he went to college, and we continued dating. And then he cheated on me with a college girl.
Okay. Cool. How do you feel about her now?
I don't want her back.
Okay. Cool. Hey.
Okay, you know, it's
My
fine.
character
it's
doesn't
fine.
want her character back.
Okay, nice phrasing. Much better, keeps you in the safe zone. Okay. Right, Joey? I mean,
Dude, I'm the wrong person to ask.
true. So let's jump into this. Okay, first off, Andrew, first time performing. Have you done any acting besides this before?
No, not really.
Dude, let's give him a huge round of applause. First time on stage.
No, buddy.
I want to first just talk about your choices, all right? You are very bold. You just aren't afraid to make a choice. And when we start out in acting, that's one of the biggest challenges, is trying to figure out how to just go, you know? And you do that naturally. So now I'm going to start by teaching you just to listen a little better and start to make different, notice nonverbals and react emotionally. But the fact that you just go is such an awesome just trait as a starting actor that I'm just going to get to explore, which is so cool. Emma, you adapted directly to the scene, which is so awesome. So I'm just going to start with just some blocking stuff. So let's start off. So you started off with the push-ups and stuff. Where were you again? Lay that out for me. Okay, good. That's good. So you think of it this way. I am here, right? However, this is your main camera, okay? So tilt yourself this direction. Other way, sorry. Yeah, and just keep doing it like that. Nope, now back to Emma. I just want you to keep doing this. Okay, great. A little more. Boom. Now you're direct to there. You see that? Yeah. So your audience, here's Steezy. You don't have to keep pushing up. You're good. He's like, easy. You're there now, facing sort of this direction. Then when you do the sits, same idea. So exactly, right? So you can just grab a chair here and be right sort of in the center. You could do that out this direction if you choose. Then it's getting a side one. But if you go here, we lose you. Yeah. And then she has to find a way to like come around and try and explore that with you. So that's just a standard, like when you start out.
Not to break when he started just doing the workouts.
Dude,
I was just like
99. That's improv. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like I just pictured any movie where the dude's just like throwing out high numbers just to impress somebody, right? And so good. So we'll start with some blocking stuff there, and then I'm going to explore some listening things between you. Okay? All right. Let's do it. Let's reset the push-ups. Go back. Okay. He's going to just keep making me laugh. All right. You can get a push-up break. Okay. Yeah, you just might as well stay down because you're going to go up in a second. Emma, what are you going there for?
to confront him and figure out if he actually did it because I'm not 100% sure.
Cool, cool. So, go over here, right? This is what I saw. He's loud and he's in front of me. Okay? Go forward like you were doing your push-up. I need to talk to you, okay? Like that, it's really important. That's sort of where we were. So if you need to talk to him, this is like, if he and I were going, right, and we're just doing push-ups, let's go, right? You're coming in and you're like interrupting our stuff. Yeah, bro, let's go. Hey, let's go.
1,000!
1,001!
1,002!
1,003!
1,004!
1,006!
I don't know what comes after that.
1,007!
Okay.
You're gonna interrupt us at some point, Emma. Okay? With a big old interruption. Let's go. Leave. Come in and interrupt. 1,008!
A lot more than that.
A lot more than yours!
Higher than
No,
that.
it's more than yours!
I don't know.
No, more! Here we go!
Okay.
Did you get our attention? I don't think so. Okay, leave. You just want me to do more push-ups. It's not cool. All right. Here we go. Ready? Jen!
I'm gonna get as jacked as The Rock, man. What?
Sorry.
Okay, so then you got, yeah, right? Then you stay in it. So if he is by himself, cool. But actually now, I just like it so much, it's gonna be awkward, okay? So, Sam, you're up. Yeah, man. Okay? You guys were in the gym, okay? And you were doing your thing. You know the situation. You guys are bros, right? So you just sort of give him a look, and he'll just sort of leave. And then it's just the two of you. But you have to demand the attention of him enough to make it so awkward for Sam that Sam has to leave.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not good at like yelling at people.
I know. Well, get good at it.
Okay.
We're going to get good at it here, okay? And let's say we're not good at it yet.
Yeah.
Okay? Good. Poor Andrew. All right. And action!
99. 800. Oh, that's a lot, dude.
70,000.
My biceps are burning.
so easy.
Oh!
Video game.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Talk about what?
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
Go for
Yeah,
control, yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Try again. Without the lying this time.
Keep doing them. Think through whether you're going to say it or not. This is that patience part. Don't count, just do it in your mind.
I wasn't thinking, okay? It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
What was I supposed to do, huh? Just let it go?
Yes, you were supposed to let it go. You were supposed to leave it alone.
Well, I couldn't, okay?
Yeah, you've proved that.
I'm sorry.
Good, so boss, that's another one. So where the heck are you going, Emma? Right? I'm going to come to the chair over here, right?
Well, I don't know. In that situation, I feel like I just want to be, like, away. Because, like, I just got it
100%.
confirmed.
100%. So why do you want to be away right now in the same room?
Yeah.
So,
Leave.
yeah, right,
Okay.
right. And then, hello, you've turned the tables, okay? So you came in, forced his attention, and now, what's the line right before that?
Before hers or...
Right where we were here? Where you're storming out?
I just knew it.
Oh, yeah, I knew it.
Okay, I knew it, I just knew it. Give me those lines. Hit it.
I knew it. I just knew it.
So you go to leave, and then you say,
I know, I'm sorry. Right?
I know I'm sorry.
No. Something like
Take
that.
a quick look. Because it's important. And this will be our closing lesson here for you guys.
Sorry, I really am. I
Yeah.
just had to find out for myself.
Okay, sorry, I really
No,
am.
after I
Okay.
knew it, I just knew it. What was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go. I feel like we already did that.
I'm sorry. Comes next.
Well, no, in the part we were talking about, it's what was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go. And then I'm like, so after I walked over after, yeah, you proved that. I thought I was at a different line. Okay, yeah. So it's yeah. I'm sorry. I really am. I just had to find out.
Yes, so that's perfect. Yeah, you proved that. So then if you go to leave, then he's like, I'm sorry, okay? Otherwise, he's not going to apologize if you're just like, yeah, right? And then you're just back to watching him work out. Like, you gotta show him that you're worth fighting for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what the theme here, guys, is for you guys and as we move forward is the blocking is important, but the blocking should be a part of the storytelling. So in that beginning, when we added all that workout stuff, even added Sam in, all of a sudden now it made sense that you needed to be powerful enough to take his attention. Same thing there at that spot. Now you go, I need to storm out, and I need to be strong enough with my storm out to make him say sorry. And if I don't, then I'm not going to get what I want. So it's all about bringing our wants into the space and into the movements we create. Okay? Good work, guys. Woo! Give a round of applause. I am impressed. All right, let's go to online grouping here, if we can, Joe.
Who you want?
Let's go ahead.
So you got Ava, Sammy, and Serenity.
Let's pull in. Let's do Serenity and Ava, because they also have a new situation.
Yo, you're up. You're up.
Can we put them in gallery mode?
Can they hear us?
They can hear you.
Hi, Serenity.
Yeah.
I like the things in your hair. I like the the clips.
What?
The clips in your hair.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Ava. Hi.
Okay, so fill me in on this situation you've created.
Who?
Either of you.
Well, it was that your character, like, Serenity stole my brother's diary to see if he had a crush on her.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. He doesn't, by the way.
He doesn't, by the way. Okay, good. And have we figured out how you found out?
Mm-mm.
Cool. We'll dive into that. So for right now, why are we in the same space together? Let's just start there.
What do you-
Like right now, you guys are having this conversation, right? Is it over FaceTime?
I think so.
So
Probably.
who made the call and why?
I think I would, because Probably because like my brother told me it was missing, and I immediately thought she would have it.
Okay, good. So you're calling with the hopes that she'll admit it?
Yeah,
Okay, great. Are you a little upset?
of course. Yeah.
Okay, so let that build. Serenity, do you see it coming?
No.
Okay, so what are you doing right now that she could pull you out of with the call?
Anything.
Okay, pick something.
Doing my makeup.
Cool. Remember that cool thing we learned with the clicking of the video button? Serenity?
Oh, yeah, for like picking up the phone.
Yes. So, Serenity, put your video button off. Okay. You're starting to dial and you're just waiting, Ava? Do do do. Do do do. Do do do.
I can just
Do,
get
do,
you a
do.
ringtone sound.
Do do do. Really? Do do do.
I think we should keep this. Okay.
I need to talk.
Nice to see you too. Talk about what?
Don't dumb card with me right now.
I'm not playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try again without the lying this time.
I wasn't thinking. It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
What was I supposed to do, huh? Just let it go?
Yes, you were supposed to let it go. You were supposed to leave it alone.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you've proved that.
I'm sorry. I really am. I just had to find out for myself.
I warned you. I warned you about this. I told you this would happen.
I know you did, and I wish I would have listened.
You should have thought about that before you did it.
You were right. Is that what you want me to say?
I want you to fix this.
You know it's too late for that.
You know what you have to do, so do it.
Hey there, I think you're on the wrong channel.
Good job, scene. Nice one, Shay. Nice one. All right, it's off now. Okay, good, good. So, Ava, first off, you just got this, right? I mean, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I kept looking over to see it because, like, not good with memory right now. I don't know.
Totally, totally. So I want to talk into that. This is for you. This is for everybody. Okay, when we're dealing with auditions, if you don't know it, just hold the script. Okay, and here's the why behind that. I always talk about the why. The why is super important. If I'm holding this right now, and I'm going to read off of it to give you the script, I just finished 1,000 push-ups. It was phenomenal, right? Whatever. I'm reading off of here. You know this isn't my absolute best. So, Ava, you know now, whoever's directing you knows, okay, this is where she's at in the process. Now, if I had sent it to you a week ago and you show up with it not memorized to an audition, that's another story. Now we have an issue, right? Then it's like, okay, this actor's just not working hard enough. But you just got it, which happens a lot in a lot of auditions. So instead, hold it and go all out, okay? Fearlessly, because you know it's right there in your hands. All right?
Okay.
So I want to start again. Hold it up. Just be like totally like free with the fact that you have it, okay? It's on your laptop.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes it a little harder, but it'll work. Okay.
It's here.
All right, get into it. Here we go. Start again. Energy. Shake it up.
I need to talk to you.
Nice to see you too. Talk about what?
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
Hit her with that. Yeah, hit her with that even more. I think you can throw her even more.
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
I'm not playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try again, without the lying this time.
I wasn't thinking. It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Okay, good. That's like you were right. I was right.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Even more. Give me more.
What was I supposed
Go
to
back,
do?
Ava. I knew it. Go from I knew it, Ava. You knew it, and get up. Get up and start pacing.
Knew it. I just knew it.
What was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go?
Yeah, you were supposed to let it go. You were supposed to leave it alone.
I couldn't do it.
I warned you about this. I told you this would happen.
I know you did. And I wish I would have listened.
You should have thought about it before you did.
Good. Did you notice that she totally mocked you there?
Yeah.
So it took you a second to get to the line. That's okay, because again, that's where you're at in the process. So then be patient. You still have to react to the mocking.
Okay.
Serenity totally picked a different choice where she just didn't care. So now you have to change. Any choice we make has to come from the moment that we're in and what we're experiencing. Okay? Cool. All right, I really like this. Ava, when you got up, it changed the game. Could you feel that?
Yeah.
So just a reminder, because it's been a few weeks, it's now your responsibility to find ways to get up and move if you're at home. So this is for anybody who does audition videos at home and works on this stuff. Like, you can create ways to really keep our attention. And I watched our audience here. You captivated their attention when you got up and you went like this and like mapped out the spots that you were going to look at, right? So discuss this week, connect this week. Do you guys have each other's number?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I want you to discuss blocking ideas, work character ideas, and see what you can do with the scene this week. I'm very excited. This is going to be a great pairing.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's give them some love, audience. Woo! You can't see them, but they're clapping. All right.
Back to the waiting room.
Back to the waiting room.
I'm glad we don't have to be sent to the waiting room anymore. That's one thing I'm not
You just don't miss the waiting room?
No.
You two are up.
It was really sad.
Giving you more time to look at yours. Yeah. Cool. While this thing goes up, would you like to take 2 minutes in the lobby to look it over? Yeah. Great. Absolutely. So you just go sit at the table. I'll come grab you once this scene's done.
Lily, I know I
Yeah.
already said I like your shirt, but I just really love your whole outfit. It's just really cute.
I love it. It's like,
Because I feel awkward complimenting people too. Addie, your outfit is amazing. So it's really cute. It's like the cutest outfit I've ever seen.
Thanks, bro. I always know how to vibe.
We love you, Addie.
Truman, you put the TV right in the middle of the shot.
It was like that earlier. No, I had to position it like this.
Are you doing July Valley? No.
all right, we
I
set?
wouldn't be in it.
We ready?
We are set.
Good? All right, audience, let's give them a round of applause.
We did not talk about this. What are we doing? We did not talk about what we were doing.
Well, now we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Were we dilly-dallying?
Not really.
Okay, what'd you do?
We read the script a lot.
Okay. So, how much of the time? Let's say time was 10. How much of the time was used on the script?
The majority of it.
So, give me a number.
Like,
Come on.
out of 10?
Yeah.
Probably a 9.5.
You think you worked on a 9.5?
Yeah.
Lily? Give me your number. Don't listen to Addie's. Give me your number. Give me your number, Lily. Be honest.
Like 8?
Okay. Seems a little more accurate. Okay. So now, here's the thing, because I was walking around. I had to pull it. I had to pull it for certain moments, and I noticed. Okay. So I'll talk through the situation with you on that, and I'm glad you worked on it. But here's the reason I stopped that. I want you to realize something, Addie. I'm only throwing this your guys' way because you're both really talented.
Thank you.
For real. For real. You both have a lot like when you do the work and when you're being free, you both make such great choices. I've talked to you about it before, Addie, but you're very funny. You bring some really creative things that pull the audience to you, okay? So what I want you to learn to do is work harder than anybody else, ever. Like, start that process. Like, I want to catch it where, like, literally there's not a second of the time you have, other than, like, if you didn't know each other, to get to know each other real quick, that you're not working on it and discussing things, okay? Cool. So, what do we think it might be about? Lily?
Oh, like, we know what it's about, we just don't know, like, the blocking for it.
Okay, great. So tell me your situation. I'll help you.
So, I'm saying,
Okay.
we're trying to steal something, and I'm nervous, and she's not.
Okay, good. So where do you think you might be located? What are we stealing?
I don't know. We could be stealing a test so that we don't get so we could change the answers.
I love that. Okay. So for right now, with the space we have, you'll just sort of be looking around. I know there are moments, Lily, where your character's leaving and looking somewhere else, right? Where do you think she's going to go? That's right. Yeah. Super simple. So she can just go off and then over this way even, and now you're behind the curtains and it's all about volume. So you shout out that you found it, and we'll imagine you in whatever space that you're in. But while that's not happening, use space work. You're both in the space right now. Imagine it's super dark and you're searching for stuff, okay? Start it out. Let's give them a round of applause.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
Why are you even doing this? I'd like to go on record somewhere and say it's completely and totally your idea.
Can I add to that record and say that you begged me? Sorry, that was not the line. Can I add to that record that you begged me to include you? There's more to that, but I'm forgetting.
All right, I'm going to start you again because you got distracted. Okay? And you're having too much fun. And side of the scene, I want you to take this super serious. Okay? Literally, if you get heard, there's this game Matt plays with his kids. It's super funny, where like they'll like turn the lights off and they're like looking around the house, and one of them will play a guard, and if he finds them, then they get caught and they go back to like the beginning, and they're trying to literally sneak around the house to get from their room to parents' room. Okay? So you got to think of it this way: if you end up being too loud or you attract too much attention, then you're out. Now you have to have your stage actor voices. That's fine. Like here is good. But if we're not as zoned in and worried about getting things done, even the cool person, then we lose the reality of where you are. Does that make sense? Okay, so start us again.
Do you want them now?
Nah.
Oh.
Cool.
I'm scared. I thought something was wrong. You're like.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Good. You should be searching, Addie. Be searching for stuff.
Searching?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
look behind curtains. Like just start looking.
Okay.
Go.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
I swear this is I swear this is the worst idea. Can I go? That's not it. Can I go? Ooh.
Start again.
Sorry.
Do you have your script that I gave you?
Thank you.
Use it. Same thing I told Ava. Until you are memorized, you shouldn't have it without, because otherwise your partner can't give what they need to give. Okay. Start again from the top. Keep it, Addie.
No, I got it. I was doing the wrong line.
Right. So that means you need to have it in case and hold it in case.
Okay.
Open it. It's there for you now. It's a crutch until you show me you don't need the crutch. Okay? All right. Go for it. Search.
I can't believe you're doing this.
You're panicking, Addie. You're panicking. Go get it.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears
Good.
us,
And you got to be twice as loud, Addie. Go.
I can't believe you're doing this.
will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never going to pull this off.
Why are you even doing this? I swear this is the worst idea. Wait, no.
So keep it open, Addie. Keep it open. It's okay. Keep it open. Until we know it, hold it like a reed. Hold it like a reed. Open. Take it serious, Addie.
Yeah.
Open it. It stays open until you know it so well you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I've had the script for 3 months, so it's kind of embarrassing.
You said it from 2 months to 3 months. It's been 1 month.
Wait, what?
So we had.
I don't know time anymore.
That's not true. There's always time. Always time. So that excuse will not fly with me.
Yep.
You know that. So it's okay.
I think she said she doesn't know time.
Yeah, I don't know time. Well, obviously there is time.
So we'll find it this week, okay? So here's the deal. We had a week off. Happens, because you had it last week, or 2 weeks ago, right? So now dive back in, know it like crazy, because you know now we're going to get to explore a bunch of stuff. And it's your responsibility. And the same thing I said way earlier, okay, to Eli, use your partner. You guys are friends. Get her number. Literally, Lily, it's if she's not off book, it's your fault. I'm serious. Yeah, no, here's the deal. We do this here, and it's crazy, and I'm trying to learn it, and it's like so hard right now. But Matt does this whole thing with extreme ownership, man. Like, so sometimes it's literally not your fault, and it's like, how could it have been your fault? Like, you look in and you go, all right, what could I have done that could have prevented this situation? And there's so much power in that. So Lily, if you're literally willing to help and go like, I'm going to reach out to you 3-5 times this week and make sure we get it, then it's only going to benefit you and the future of the scene. Okay? All right, start again. Here we go. And action.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never going to pull this off.
Why are we even doing this? I'd like to go on record somewhere saying it's completely and totally your idea.
Can I add to that record? Sorry. Can I add to that record that you begged me to include you? That's what I thought.
Won't this go on our permanent record?
If we get caught, maybe.
I swear this is the worst idea.
Okay, good. So, get in there. Give them a round of applause. So we're going to use the flashlights, but we're going to save it, okay? So there might be something where we get to start using that and adding that to the scene. Your job this week, both get crazy off book. Your job to help her with that, but then Lily also to find different things that you could go through. If you guys can get some empty boxes and things, that'd be awesome, okay? That's our homework. Got it? Okay, come on down. Woo! Yeah. Oh, we got 2 more groupings here before we hit our break. You guys ready? Yes. They're so ready. I love it. Did you help him, Shay? I bet you did. What? Did you help him? I bet you did. She helped, huh? I love it. She's the best. She's the absolute best. I got you. So, let's come in. What situation did we decide?
We decided we were gonna rob like a very expensive store.
Yeah.
You're in the process of robbing, or you're planning the robbing?
We're in the process already. Like, we're already starting it, and my character kind of seems like a little bit hesitant, like, oh, what are we getting ourselves into?
Okay.
Thing, so.
Cool. Love it.
Yeah.
So, probably then we're there, and we're just kind of like moving around, not sitting, and just sort of looking around and slowly like, what we do is create space work. So come on over here, guys. So space work is this. It's just inanimate object work. In improv, we use this. You guys will add props to this. It'll be fun. So for now, though, like let's say I was stealing jewelry. I just would do that, and like you're holding a bag open for me. Great. You know, and I'm like, whatever, like you guys can kind of create that for each other throughout, and or stop for certain moments and just connect. Know that this is your first scene. Here's the thing. You're doing family. You're doing family now. And in this world, there's no one here that won't support you and love you. And we're just about growth. That's it. We're about getting better every single day. That's what we do here. And we're just going to send a lot of love your way. So any fear you have, any worry of performing a certain way, you can release it. Like these guys will tell you. All right, let's take a moment. Take a moment. So both new students here, okay? We've talked about what I was filling them in as the Deering family and how literally we love and support each other no matter what, always, right? It's a huge part of what we do here. We level up every single week. We grow as human beings, but no matter what we put out there, we know walking in, we're allowed to fail because we have a group of people who are going to help us and support us along those failures and those growths. So I want you guys to give them a huge round of applause before we start this scene, okay? All right. First time on the stage. Woo! Okay, you guys can start whenever you're ready. Let's angle a little this way, guys, just towards this camera, okay?
That one or that
Yeah, this one here. Like this is your stage. Okay.
Audience, you mean?
That's what I meant. Thank you.
I can't believe we're doing this.
You hush. If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
Why are we even doing this? I'd like to go on some records somewhere that this was completely and entirely your idea.
Can I add to the record that you begged me to include you? That's what I thought.
Won't this go on our permanent record?
We get caught, maybe.
I swear, this is the worst idea.
Do you want them or not?
Well, yeah, duh.
Then help me.
Fine, but if we go down
If we go down, then we go down together.
together, right?
I found it.
Shut up, let me see.
I told you, it's just like it wanted us to find it.
This is it? This can't be all of it.
Oh, I told you, it's like it wanted us to find it.
You're ridiculous. What do we do now?
Whatever we want, we pulled it off.
Hey! All right. Hey, first time.
Yeah, first time.
Woo! Seriously, it's all about the little things, okay? It's about little growths. You celebrate today that you got up on stage in front of a group of people and performed. It's awesome. I want to explore possibly switching roles. I want to try something, okay? So let's go again. I'm just going to do the first few lines. I just want to hear it. Something's clicking in my mind.
Okay, wait, so we're switching roles?
Yeah,
right now?
let me try that. Let me try that. Nice and loud.
Okay, I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
Okay, good. Let's use bigger voices and just stage whisper it kind of deal.
Okay.
Like the way we look, but keep louder
A little
voices.
louder, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
Even more.
Even more? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and you on the first line, I want you to get so loud.
Okay.
Like, give me the first line.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Even more. I cannot believe we're doing, like, let's try, like, psyched about
like
it. It's
excited
not
more?
right,
Okay,
but,
yeah.
like, let's try it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never gonna pull this off.
Why are we even doing this? I'd like to go on some record somewhere that this was complete entirely your idea.
Can I add to the record that you begged me you begged me to include you? That's what I thought.
Won't this go on our permanent record?
If we get caught, maybe.
Okay, this is the worst idea.
Okay, good. I laughed at it. It was great. All right. I like this. What do you guys think?
I like it, yeah. I think I like it a little more this way. But I don't know. I can do both. It's fine either way.
Of course. How do you feel?
I like B better for some reason.
Yeah.
The one we just switched to?
B is a little easier, yeah. But we can switch. I'm fine with anything.
Yeah.
So B was what you started with?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So here's the deal. I could see it both ways, so that's why I wanted to hear it both ways. So what we'll need to do, if you want to do B, I need that rough side, okay? So you can play into that this week, just playing that like, you can dress even in a sense, that like when I look at you, I see like, you're the bad one, all right? You're the one in trouble. And the same kind of deal with you next week. You think through like, literally, how can I put myself in such a way, present myself in such a way that I look like the one who shouldn't be in trouble?
Trouble, yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's a simple thing. Like, I literally was joking with Joey the other day or somebody, and I like put my hair down like this, and I was like, I'm depressed. Right? And I just did like one of these. It changed, yeah, right? It changes everything. Like, a small thing changes everything. So think through this week how each of you can explore that and just start getting memorized. But this was a great start, like really good start. You should both be proud about getting on stage today. I think you're gonna make a great pair. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, good job. Let's go back to online. Sammy's partner is Serenity, I believe. Yep, Sammy and Serenity. We got 3 scenes, 4.
Welcome back. You both there?
Bless you.
Oh, it was a sneeze. I'm like, what's happening over there? Are we okay?
Yeah.
All right. What did you say about me?
Huh?
He said he was about to
I was
move
about
it.
to do that. I was the same name as well.
You should have done it quicker, Truman.
I'm fast.
Yeah, you're just too fast for me. Not here.
Obviously.
Oh no, I'm going right for me.
Great. All right, guys. Let's go. Whenever you're ready, give them a round of applause, audience.
Hey.
Hi.
I didn't ask for this, you know?
Neither did I.
So, should we play the game, or...
Are we 5? We're not playing the game.
Okay, well, what would you like to do then?
I want to open it.
What? Absolutely not. We can't.
Why not? No one will ever know.
I said so.
Too late.
Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. No, don't touch it.
Why not?
I don't know, it could,
It's not going to.
but it could.
But it won't.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Pull that back up again.
Huh?
Sammy, what is it?
AirPods.
Okay. Got it. So that's the thing we've decided is it's the AirPods?
It's like a Christmas present.
Okay. And it turns out to be AirPods?
Yeah, and we're not supposed to open it.
And we both have AirPods?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what I want to see really quick is there may be a moment where we transfer the pods from one screen to the other, okay? And I just want to see what that would look like real quick. So Sammy, grab your AirPods, and we've done this before, okay? And put them in the case. So put the AirPods in the case for a second.
Your audio isn't coming through the AirPods, is it?
Joey wants to know if your audio is coming through the AirPods. Probably.
Because that's the Sammy.
Serenity, is your audio coming through your AirPods?
No, mine are here. I don't
Mine
even have...
was.
Yours was, but isn't anymore?
No, it's not. I disconnected it.
Perfect. Okay,
Good.
great. So now take the case, use your right hand, and lift it up to the, up to your right, Sammy.
Oh wow, they're
like
in the package.
They're like legit in the package. Really got this thing going.
Hey, Mom, I need new AirPods for my
Yeah, right?
scene.
All right, Sammy, did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So now grab the AirPod box, okay, and pass it with your right hand over towards Serenity. Okay, now go just right, not up. Just straight to your right. Yep, there we go. Okay, now, is there a spot over there that you could set it down?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll want to do that and hold your hand out. Serenity, you would put your hand out to your left hand out to your left. Okay, now down, Serenity. Okay, and now you would want to pull the AirPods back in. So when you watch this video back, you'll be able to see, yes, that you can do it just like that. Transfer between the two screens, and it makes it as if we were in the same room together. Okay, so when you watch that video back, do that and practice that this week, because it'd be really cool if you can really flawlessly create that transition and it's the same exact object and we can't tell the difference. Okay, Small little blocking thing. Now, going back from the top, I just want to work a couple moments. So let's start again from the top, okay?
Hey.
Hi.
She's throwing you some serious shade.
I didn't ask for this, you know.
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear Serenity?
No, I can't hear. Like, it's a very low sound. Let me try putting my AirPods back in.
Okay, put them back in. So we could actually just pass the case. Even would be fine.
Yeah.
If that's the case for next week.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a what?
Wait, say something.
Hola.
Okay,
Not gonna
give
be
me a sec.
honey.
Sammy?
Andrew liked it.
Sammy?
Did we lose Sammy?
Oh, she's.
Sammy!
Come on,
Everybody
say
go, Sammy!
Okay, yeah.
Everybody go,
hear you guys
Sammy!
I can hear
Hey,
you.
guys, everyone go, Sammy!
Hey!
Can you hear us all? Okay, great.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All right, let's just work the first couple moments here, and then I'll cut the scene.
Okay.
Hey.
Good,
Hi.
so let's start again, Serenity. Just stare at each other. It's weird. It's uncomfortable. The line is just to fill space. Fill empty, awkward space.
Hey.
Hi.
I didn't ask for this, you know.
Neither did I.
So, should we play the game or?
Are we 5? We are not playing the game.
Okay, good. So that was way funnier, right, audience? Yes. So here's what changed. You were patient. You were patient. And so, Serenity, you didn't speak just because you had a line and you needed to. You literally didn't talk until it got awkward for you. So for everybody watching, for everybody here, it's about that. Like, you have to bring the truth or else we're not going to believe it. So when you were, the way you said hey was so natural because you actually did feel awkward. So from then on, all the way throughout the script, you want to keep that going. And if you feel like pausing for a long period of time because it feels right, do it. If you feel like jumping on it because it feels right, do it. But you just stick to what your gut tells you to do, not just do something because you know you need to in the script. Does that make sense? Follow? Cool. All right, so I want you guys to rehearse a couple of times this week and practice a bit of the blocking specifically, and just keep building on her sass towards you and the awkwardness you're feeling, the uncomfortableness, and Serenity, I want you to go into a deep why. Why is it so uncomfortable? Get very specific. Okay? Okay, good work, guys. Woo! All right. So before we jump right back into the next part, what I want to do here is give a quick, literal, like 2-minute break here to grab a drink of water. Then we're going to come back and attack an exercise both online and in person. So if you're at home, you've got 2 minutes here to grab a quick drink of water before we jump right back to what we're doing.
I put him in the waiting room.
Cool. Well, you'll see it online. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to grab a drink of water, and then we'll be back to what we're doing.
What's the activity?
Dick, you'll see.
Well, no, so I know what to do with the camera.
Wait till they're out.
So tell us again.
Left the room.
They all left the room, okay? It wasn't about that.
Probably. Bring a notebook so we can take notes. Okay? Yeah, Emma.
I was just asking to say if I can go first.
You sure can. Hop on up.
Which camera is it? That one?
Yes. This one, yes.
Okay.
Wait.
So,
I'm gonna zoom
seriously?
in on you. Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
Are we still using the bar?
So I learned that it got reinforced today that there's a reason behind every line and you have to find the reason.
Okay, cool. So how are you gonna take that and what are you gonna do with it this week?
Well, I think Andrew and I are gonna call sometime, probably a few times, and I think just go through and figure out more of our characters and why we think the things we do. When I say I warned you about this, what specifically did I say and how did that go down and stuff.
Okay, love that. So before you leave today, before you guys leave the building, look at your schedules and get it done.
Okay.
So go, okay, this is my schedule, this is my schedule, here's what's gonna work. Because otherwise it's really easy for us to leave and for that not to happen.
Yeah.
But I love that. Good, round of applause. Might as well. Why are you adjusting the camera, Jermaine?
Because I'm a short.
You're so mean to me.
I was more thinking because Andrew's tall, but cool.
Yeah, see, that's nicer. Say Andrew's tall because he is. I'm not that short.
I'm short also.
Yeah, you are.
Andrew's tall and
okay.
also Emma's short.
Alright, so Megan. So Andrew, first class with us. What did you take out today?
There's a reason for the ways you go in front of the camera, certain areas you go and ways you face and angles you get, capture certain emotions and kind of the setting, I guess.
Being first time, what was it like for you?
It's fun. It's new to me, so yeah.
Dude, you're very natural at it. Very natural at it. I already talked about it, but I'm honestly just super psyched to start exploring it because of your willingness to be free. And so I can't wait to see what the next few weeks hold. So
Sweet.
Cool, man. Round of applause.
I'm short too.
You're not short. Emma's short. You're fine.
Stop it!
Good man.
I learned more about how you can add creativity to their lines. So you can read it a very bland way, or you can keep adding things. So, back when we were on Zoom, you had to find creative ways to incorporate the camera, but now we're in person, so we can completely redo it into something else. So, yeah, I just learned that it'll be more fun to find different things we can work together to make it more funny.
Like tomatoes.
Exactly.
Yeah, for
Yes.
real. So I love that. So now that you know the space, now that you know sort of what you're working with, I want you guys to same deal. Explore it. Talk through it. If you guys are able to do an in-person meet, cool. Do it. If not, before you leave here, at least schedule a couple to discuss and plan out some things that you could do within the theater. So love it, dude. Woo. Hold on a second.
See, he's the short one.
Hey,
He's not
Wow,
short.
Emma, just because you're short doesn't mean you have to pick on others.
I mean, you're older than me, so
That's true.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're a sophomore, Emma.
And he's a 6th grader.
He's got time to grow. I was short too one day.
And I'm done growing for the rest of my life.
All right. Okay. What did you take out of today?
To have your part. I've heard this before, but take your partner accountable.
Okay,
to,
good. I love
like,
that. I love that. So how are you guys gonna do that this week?
Probably gonna call a few times.
Probably, or you are?
Will.
You will. I love that. So that's gonna be my first question to you next week. Did we do that? How'd that go? So know that that's the case. Sometimes it's nice to have that like accountability and knowing, oh man, when I walk in, I'm gonna be asked that question. So know that that's gonna be the first thing I ask you guys next week. And so I love that. Let's make that happen and let's see what you guys can do with it. Okay, good work. Woo.
Okay. There's just embarrassing.
Do I stand here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you take out today?
Remember your lines.
Okay. What are you gonna do to change that?
I'm going to talk to Lily, and she'll make sure I have my lines memorized. She will make sure of it.
Okay. You gonna hold yourself accountable to make it happen?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be the first thing I ask next week. All right,
Yes.
let's do it.
You're like, she will.
Hey.
Why aren't you kidding me?
There's things.
Yes.
Like there's any lighting here, they want lighting over here. Ah, I see. So you just turn that on and on. Alright, what did you take out today?
Oh, I need to make sure that
What's that?
the lines brain.
Okay, you just got yours, right?
Yeah.
So let's go beyond that.
I need to make sure that Addie has hers too, so then we can do things.
Okay, good. So I would sum this into, regardless of whether you did something or didn't, how can you in your life take something and make yourself accountable for it? And when you do that, you're setting yourself up for success because you just got it, right? And you're already pretty memorized. So now you go, all right, I want this stuff to happen. Let's start exploring the creativity. Your job is to also look at the space. So boxes, all that stuff. Okay? Cool. Good job. Woo. Yeah.
I learned that like volume matters a lot when you're acting, like stage whispering and stuff like that.
Yes. Cool. Awesome. So bringing it in next week, we'll throw out a couple tongue twisters for you before you leave this week. But be practicing that every day. Be practicing it at home. When what you do at home will become what you do normally. Okay?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Welcome to the studio. Yeah.
Woo!
What I learned was that it's a total different feel than just staying at home and researching about everything. And when you come in, it's like super nerve-wracking. But once you're up here, it's like totally like fine. I don't know. It's just a different feel than staying at home and like researching about like techniques and stuff. But once you're up here, it's like just a total different feel, I guess. So
Love
that's what
it.
I learned pretty much. Yeah.
Awesome. Before I jump to our online people and go through what they learned, I just want to talk on that. There's this. Cool. Great. I'm gonna take my pills, guys. Great. All right. There's this thing Will Smith talks about. Okay. In one of his videos, and he's got a lot of really great motivational videos. There's a lot of great motivational content out there. And he talks about skydiving, and how anybody who skydiving. Skydove? Whatever. So jump down of a plane, all right, with a parachute. Anybody who's done that, gone skydiving, will tell you the fear actually isn't when you're falling from the sky. The fear isn't when you're going down to the earth and like the actual scary part of it. It's all the fear that leads up to the jump. He talked about having breakfast with the guys that morning and like, oh, we're really gonna do this. Oh man, right? And then it's getting in the car to go to the place where they got in the plane. It's getting in the plane, and then it's right before the jump. And then as soon as you make the jump, he says it's the most freeing feeling in the world. It's that same idea. Like there's so much fear associated with performing and with this and that, or even walking into a new space. But if you can realize like, okay, this is my own falsified fear in a sense, right? I'm just creating it for myself. I can release that and then just come out and just be free. Because I realize that this is a free zone where that can happen. Okay? So just a cool little analogy that I thought might relate to you guys. Okay, cool. Let's go to our online students. Let's start. Do what?
Does Joey have the iPad?
Yeah, he's doing stuff over there, I think. You want to double check? Good call. All right, Serenity. What did you take out of today? Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, turn off the phone channel, bro.
Oh, it's muted. Okay, go ahead. It is up.
Yeah, but they're not talking to you.
Serenity's talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the volume's down.
Ah,
Okay, go
sure.
ahead.
The volume is down, so everything that I'm sure, all the wonderful things you just said, you can say them again, that'd be great.
Sorry, can't hear us. I don't know what's happening.
Neither do I. I can hear you guys, but I don't think they can hear
I
us.
can't hear them anymore.
Neither can I. It's like a dun dun dun.
You should definitely be able to hear us.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
But it's like really faint.
I can't hear you now.
I can't hear anything. Me neither.
Hey guys,
Oh my
is this
God.
working for you guys?
It's because Brian muted his mic.
Yep.
Oh no.
You can hear me just fine.
My whole
Yeah,
speech
we can hear you.
gone. Gone. You just been watching my nodding head, huh? All right. Serenity, what'd you take out of today?
I took out of today that I needed to change I had to do something completely different than I did last month because I have a new partner. And even though it's the same situation, I needed to change the way that I was saying my lines just to challenge myself more.
So because it was a different, same situation, but different person, it changed for you.
Yeah, and I kind of forced myself to change the way I reacted to the situation just so that I could challenge myself more.
I love that. That is such a good lesson. So just diving into that a bit, it's whenever we're doing something, every time we do it with someone different, it should be different because they're different, because they're going to have different choices. And so this week, explore that. Keep finding out what she can give to you and what you can give to her that you couldn't before with your other partner because each grouping is different. All right, good. Ava, what about you?
I learned to because I didn't have it all the way memorized, and you said to stand up more, and to do things that'll get her attention, even if it might be thing, to try and not hold back.
Cool. I love that. So here's the thing. You've been working on that for a bit, right? The not holding back. So I want you to keep pushing that. I want you to keep, because that's your next thing. Because I've seen you do it a few times where you just let go, and it's so entertaining to watch. Like in that last moment, you had a couple when you went into it where we saw the daggers and we could feel it. We could feel it. Even again, a group of audience members just watching you on a TV could feel your energy. So this week, as you guys explore, get way into it and see what that can do for you. Cool. Sam.
I learned that, you gotta be, so I've done this scene before and I wanted to change it up, so I changed up how I acted about it a little.
What do you mean by that?
I acted more upset last time, but since we get to the mischief, I get, more happy, if you know what I mean.
Cool. So you were just exploring a new set of emotions with it.
Yeah.
Good. I love that. Okay, good. Let's get a round of applause for these guys.
You're at 9 minutes and we have to end.
Right on time. Yep. Okay, cool. So here is what I would like to do here. Joey.
Joey's outside.
Cool, go get him.